Something that occurred to me since Christmas was how I know a couple of people, actually, I think more than a couple people, but at least two people, who I would say are basically no contact with their parents, but I've never heard that like language used regarding them, and I doubt that they would use that language when describing their own situation. But they like are local to their family and don't show up to Christmas or Thanksgiving or Easter or Mother's Day or Father's Day or anything. Um, I don't think that they have outright announced to their parent that they are not speaking to them anymore, but they avoid them a whole lot. I think that like if they get like caught in like the grocery store or something, they might like literally say hi and then just kind of try to get out of there as soon as possible. It's kind of a more like avoidance based no contact situation from what I can tell. And I think part of why I don't think of it as like stereotypical no contact is because they don't use that language. Also, I think like when I think about like no contact people, I think about like the TikTok people who are like doing healing journeys, and I think probably tend to correlate as liberal or leftist. And these people that I'm thinking of are like one of them is like pretty outright MAGA, the other is probably solidly right leaning, though less loudly MAGA. And I don't think that they're doing healing journeys. I don't think they're in therapy. I don't. I think that they would probably kind of sigh or be annoyed by like this community that I enjoy on TikTok. But I think that for all intents and purposes, it's the same thing. It's that they have enough problem with their parent that they don't feel like they can figure out how to navigate a relationship that feels good to them, so they just kind of run away. I don't know, I just thought it was interesting that like that type of no contact doesn't really seem to get mentioned in the kind of like discourse about this when people talk about it like being this, oh, you go to therapy and then your therapist tells you to do this and it's a trend. Like, no, there's also definitely still people of the same age range who are just of a kind of different like lifestyle or mindset or political belief or whatever, who still are having major problems with their parents and are really, really limiting contact to cope with it.